You know, I've always wanted to know what it's like to live in a desert, but I've never had the time or the money to get to any of them. But now it seems the desert weather has come to us here in the United Kingdom, and it's awful, really. I mean, just come to Britain if you want to see the weather fluctuate more than my upload schedule. So, following on from the release of the Monsters Inc. one, which I was very happy with. Somehow it's quite funny. Don't know how I've done that, really. We move on to another 6 months later, which is for Kingdom Hearts 3 this time, and I'm very surprised because Kingdom Hearts 3 was the first game I bought in 2019, and now this means that we're way over halfway through 2019, and it feels like we started it like, you know what, a week ago. That's what it feels like. It's ridiculous. This is the quickest year by far, and it started off with a game I wasn't really expecting until a couple of E3 things came out, and then I was like, well, I'm buying that, most definitely. See, myself and my older brother, more so than me, are quite big Kingdom Hearts fans, which I'm surprised by, because I don't really play like Final Fantasy or any of that kind of stuff. But Kingdom Hearts sort of got to me with its Disney connection. Again, not really intended with the whole connection between Monsters Inc. and this one. I mean, it's nice, gives a bit of fluidity to the things I upload, but really it was completely random. But yeah, I never normally go for that kind of stuff. I'm normally for the sandbox sort of open world sort of thing. But no, this was completely different, and I actually quite enjoyed it. I'd say it's not as good as Kingdom Hearts 2, because that game sort of shaped my childhood somewhat, much like, well, I should do like a collection of the games that shaped my childhood. I guess that's the retrospects in general, really. All of them have done it in some way. You know what? Scratch that. That's just the plan now. But I played Kingdom Hearts 2 pretty much over 10 years ago now, and I just never sort of got it at first. It was quite complicated and the story was a bit weird. And now I can say with confidence that is still the case. I mean, you know, the story's a bit weird. I mean, I never get much of it. It sort of just goes in one way and out the other. A bit like that curry I had the other week. But it was fun. I mean, the gameplay's not bad at all. I mean, you've moved. You still play as like Sora, and you've got Goofy and Donald there to help you out, and you sort of get loads of different Disney characters, and you get new Disney worlds and people helping you out, which is great fun. You know, I always like that. But I do think the gameplay in number 3 was not as fluid, and there were certain parts of it that just didn't really work for me. Like, when you bring in, if you have played it, then you'll understand. But if you haven't, then, you know, that makes perfect sense. Why am I explaining that? But for those of you who don't know, in the game, you can summon sort of Disney World and Disneyland sort of rides, I guess. You get, like, the merry-go-round, and you get roller coaster and stuff, and you get the runaway train in 1 or 2 of the levels, I think. And that was a cool idea, but they're so common that it sort of takes away a challenge to the game, and Kingdom Hearts 2 didn't have these, and made it a lot more difficult. I remember my brother was stuck on the fight with Demix, who's one of the Organisation 13. He controls water and stuff, and he was stuck on that for many, many years. I'm not even joking with that. But yeah, this chat is more about the fact that time is moving very quick than the game itself, because the game, like, you know, some people like it, some people don't. That's just how it works. You know, if you don't like JRPGs and you don't like Disney, this is probably the worst thing you're ever gonna see. But you know, this was January 25th, 2019. It seems like, you know, it just seems so close. Like, it seems like it happened, you know, it shouldn't be 6 months ago. It should be like a month ago, but it's not. You know, time is moving so much faster than usual. It seems a lot quicker, at least. I mean, it's great, but I'm in the middle of summer now. I want a long summer. I want a longer time. But you can't change the past. And as I said in the Monsters Inc. one, you know, it was simpler back then, and you know, maybe that's what creates this sort of long process. But now everything's just going so quickly, and you know, when we had E3 2019 and seeing all that stuff come out. And now we've got games for you know, when Marvel Phase 4, they're planning all the way to 2021, and that's probably going to arrive in like 4 days. So, you know, it's weird, but whether it's a good or bad thing, I don't know. Still, yeah, the game, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is not bad. It still looks, it's all right for now. I mean, It looks great. I love the characters. The fact that they got quite a lot of voice actors back is really cool. And the voice actors that actually do the voices of people that they couldn't get, like Woody from played by Tom Hanks in Toy Story, he was alright actually, and Buzz Lightyear as well, who's normally played by Tim Allen. Some of them they got back were actually really, really good. But yeah, time's moving fast. Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't bad, and I am sweating so much that I probably leak more water out of my body than my penis. So that's the kind of world I'm living in at the moment. Hooray!